I don't listen to the haters, man, I treat them like the enemy. Had a couple traitors, man, but now they know the penalty. I tell them, see you later, fam, I do not need this jealousy. I got no time for failure.
Welcome out today, boys and girls. As you see, I am moving the camera, and I do have a Bluetooth earpiece in. Because today, I just got home from work, by the way, so I'm like really tired. We will be taking a look at Transformers Siege. I just cut the box open for a minute. Oh, crap. Omega Supreme. I'm trying, honestly, to make this, like, work. So please do bear with me. I do have limited table space. And I'm trying to maximize it. This is one of the last two Titans I do not own. Okay, hold on. Oh, I could have done it this way. Incredibly sorry about that and the mess in my room. But, as you can see on the front of the box, we got Cybertron and Seekers, we got Jetfire, who is on the way, the Big Boy Omega, and then just nameless con drones. I do, oh no, Brunt, but that's not in the right color scheme. Refractors. We come to the top of the box. We have the main cast of the first season. Sideswipe and Hound. Oh. We come to the back of the box. We get your obligatory product shots. Big Boy in robot mode. Comes with a little Autobot countdown, which the tank can also turn into a base for that. And he does have the giant rocket ship, which can house a Micromaster. On the other side of the box, you have the Ark. It is a Titan class, Classe de Titan. And I will quickly get him out of the box. Big instruction booklet. I do need to grab one Transformer for this guy. By the way, he does come packaged in robot mode. And just, oh god, he's huge. Let me get my nail clippers wherever I just yeeted them. And we will get him out of here. And I think that did it. Okay, it did. I'll set him down real quick while I release poor little countdown. Cut off the sploosh effects. Okay, and there's nothing in that. So this is all pure trash. Okay, and then I'm going to cut his treads off. I'm going to like cut these off of the cardboard. Fix his backpack. Open these up. And I do need to actually attach them. I do not know if it truly matters. I think that is supposed to mean arrow up. And oh my god. Part of me wants the original now, but I'm not willing to pay the like hundreds of dollars. Because the original would probably cost me 5 times the amount it would have taken to get this guy. So real quick before we get into big boy here, we'll take a quick look at Countdown, who is a little rover. Red Rover, send Countdown right over. Who does get a mini gun sort of thing mode. I want to say. Or this could just be a stability peg, like to peg in on the side. But transformation is really simple. Just like the G1 version. Flip the legs out. Arms forward and dish down. Yes, Countdown was an original 1986 Micromaster who came with the ship mode. Or the space station mode that Skylynx has. And no, I am not kidding. Look it up if you don't believe me. But yeah, Mega Supreme's legs are actually big enough that they can actually house him, or hollowed out big enough to be. Both of them are. And that will come in play later. Honestly, I have to say, I love how they did this. Like every bit of him just rings G1. I absolutely love it. So, for starters, I might angle up a little bit. We'll take a quick look at his articulation, which his arms are on very tight ratchets. They can go back that far with the wings. They can go out straight away for transformation purposes. You do get some elbow swivel with an elbow bend, and the rocket tip does spin. And it does have your coat in it. Make all your jokes now. The other arm has the same thing, except his claws are individually articulated to accompany for something else. His head on a 360 ball joint, up and down. You can look down that far, up that far. He does have a little turret that is on a hinge. Legs. He can do a full split on tight ratchets, on tight loud ratchets. He gets very nice ratchets for a knee spin or a hip spin. He does get nice bend at the knee, mainly to help with transformation. And oh wow, only extremely slight ankle pivot. Oh, there it is. It's also ratcheted. Okay. Now, let's break them down. I believe I have to take this red panel, fold that down, take these yellow bits, fold them up, and that should release the tank, as it did. Now, I'm going to fold those back in for a moment. I think now we need to come to the back. Ah! My dick! Like, no joke, the phone literally dropped and hit me in the dick. So we will then take these pieces, pull them, just slide them out. And we are going into base mode, by the way. So on each of these, there are 3 little hang downs that we can then remove or fold out. Let me actually put one of my primes into truck mode. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this time to quickly talk about some first impressions I have with the figure. In hand, it is definitely a lot better than any review I've ever seen. The colors are significantly better. The paint is significantly better. I can't even tell if half of this is actually painted or molded. No die cast, which I honestly would have appreciated like some of that for the legs. Because on these Titan figures, like they could benefit from a bit of die cast in the feet from a stability standpoint. In order to allow them to fully bloom and not like fall over, as I've been hearing some Omegas have been having an issue with. But I will say, I've not, so far, and this is me, like, just getting out of the box and everything, I'm not seeing that issue with my copy. And I honestly hope it doesn't, because he's going to be very high up. Okay, so then I think we can come here, just slide this whole thing out. Which I gripped shoulder, thumb, push, and that released this whole assembly, which we will then just put off to the side for now. Okay, this is the part where I'm going to come over here with the camera, show you guys some things. Son of a biscuit! Okay. I think I could fold that back up. Okay, I think I want to then bring his legs up, out. But I want this side up. The side with all these scorch marks and what looks to be a road. Okay. 1. Okay, I did this much more complicated. If you have his legs straight up and down, fold them straight up, and then just bend them back. That will allow you to put him essentially into his base mode. He does have a waist swivel that you want to use to turn all that around. We then make this. Now you want to take your ramps, clip them in. Clip them in. Well, not your ramps, but your model, or your track. And you will not hear a click because this is like soft plastic. It has to be light for the figure. Okay. Okay. So the track actually is wide enough to hold Kingdom Prime. And I will actually test real quick if it will actually accompany the trailer. No, not the trailer all the way around, but it will accompany Kingdom Prime, which is just as wide as Siege Prime. So now moving on to the tank. Okay, I see it split. We're going to take this whole panel, bring it up. there is a pet. Okay. So take this red bit, pull it out, which will then allow us to rotate this whole bit here. 180, pulling the cannon head up front, which then we can close this back up for the tank, which you want your head to go right into the cannon, which these two panels will sit flush together, putting these guns up front, and it should all peg in, except for these side cannons. Now you can take these bottom treads, fully fold them up, and it should all come together to make a giant tank, which only has giant wheels in the bottom. That is honestly too big for his own track, unlike the G1 version. I wish the tank cannon could rotate, but it sadly cannot. So I'll just set that there. And now we go into the third piece, the arms. So straighten them out as such. Take your hands and fold them straight out and position them to where you can get it to stand comfortably. Next, take these bits, bring them in, and make sure all the little panels are folded out. Then collapse the arms as such. Then put just collapse all this on the butterfly hinge. And this will give you a rocket that honestly rivals the size of Fort Max. Yeah, I can't even get it all in frame. This is a big boy. So yeah, that is jet mode, or base mode, / rocket / tank. Which, honestly, I would say is a great playset for figures of most size. Probably not your leader size figures, because they honestly do trump it. As seen with Leader Studio Series Grimlock. But Deluxes and Legends and Voyagers, those actually seem pretty good. And we'll take a quick look at the rocket, which I'll bring down to one leg, pretty much. Okay. Which side is it? Here it is. It does have a special function. Come to the tip of the rocket. This isn't even in frame. There we go. You put your thumb into this and pop it open, pop it off, apparently. Don't worry, it is on a simple hinge joint. No harm, no foul. And you could put a Micromaster in here. It is not that deep inside, so do not worry. It's like just deep enough to get their shoes wet. If they wore shoes. I see a little countdown in there. Okay, so I'm gonna get him back into robot mode. Well, mostly. We do everything but the tank. Because there's one more gimmick I do need to show off. So, let's make, like, was there a clip there? Yeah, these panels on the rocket do keep falling off, so do be wary of that. I will save that for later. Don't know why I didn't close my knife. There's one more little gimmick. Oh, okay. So I did have something mess up in robot mode. These are supposed to be folded up like this, not like this. That is my apologies, and I will be fixing that on the rest of the review. Just connecting parts is the hardest part of this transformation, honestly. Okay, fold this around, put in the rocket, and slide those in, slide those in. And then that just leaves the tank for transformation. So we will then come back here with the camera. So if we do come to the tank, we could fold this section out, which we could actually keep cute little countdown stored in. Almost as if he's a Power Master, which his wheels actually peg into place. Sadly, there is no launching gimmick, as I'm sure a lot of you would have honestly liked with this kind of figure. Or at least some sort of gimmick with the tank. But, time to get him back into robot mode for the shelf. So, as every figure and instruction booklet says, just do the steps you did in the reverse order. I wonder how many figures have actually broken because of that phrase. Yeah, putting these turrets, like, bending them requires a bit of force. And then go ahead and put them in. Or put Omega back into the frame. Flip up the crotch, one of the belly pieces. Then fold down the yellow bits to fully secure it in. And here we have him back into robot mode, looking as G1-y as he normally does. Combiner Wars Devastator, I think, is supposed to be of similar size. Is that light piped? Hold up. Where's my flashlight? I need to check if he's light piped. Oh, wait, no, he's not. It's just how the lighting is in my room. It looked as if he was light. Oh, he is! Okay, where's my flashlight? Here it is. I heed the call of the last prime. Okay, that looks sick. Kind of want a third-party LED battery set. Or a third-piece head. That will actually have LED lights that are triggered by a button up here. But yeah, I honestly love this Omega Supreme. I'm happy to finally own one. Honestly, I'm upset a bit with myself at the fact I did splurge and I bought this for myself. But hey, tax refund season. I think it was well worth it. And honestly, I needed this after what happened at work tonight. There's nothing with any of the workers. I will tell you that I just don't think I could say anything for investigative purposes. I will put it that way. Well, I hope you have a great night, and I wish you guys all a good one. Peace. Hey guys, wanted to let you know that in the bottom left corner of this video, you'll see a video YouTube recommends. In the bottom right, you'll see my most recent video uploaded. If you look up here in the middle, you'll see that big old subscribe button with one of my logos on it. Go ahead and click that so you never miss an upload. Appreciate you guys for all your love and support, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!